How you doing, everybody? Welcome. Good morning to all of you. It's Uncle Bruce here from Stock Markets with Bruce, live from Palm Desert, California. Nice to see you. It is Wednesday, January the 24th, 2024. So it's the 24th day of January on 24th year, 2024. Nice to have you here. Week to go and the market's over. The month is over in a week. Wow. Monday in 5 days, 5 days from now, we'll be looking at Sofi earnings pre-market. So this is the third last day that stocks of Sofi can trade on the open market before earnings are released. By the time the market opens on Monday morning, 9:30 Eastern time, the Sofi earnings are out. Will they have beaten expectations? Will they have indicated a stronger growth curve for earnings in 2024 than previously thought? Well, according to analysts, I think there are some analysts who think next year, for the whole year, Sofi will make 6 cents a share in profit. Those are the latest earnings forecasts, like from the last several months, not like yesterday. These are reports that are weeks old, months old. I'm thinking, why aren't these analysts upgrading their estimates? Why are they so far behind? Because if you're telling me, you're telling Uncle Bruce, Sofi saying, not Sofi, but an analyst is saying to the Sofi followers, they're going to make 6 cents a share in 2024. That is less than $50 million in profit, because there's 900 something million out. So it's about 50 million in profit, let's just say. And I'm thinking, really? They're only going to make 50 million in profit for the whole year next year? I mean, if they make, they make 10 cents a share now, that's a ton of money. I mean, they make a penny a share. That's a lot of money. I'm confused. I'm obviously old and I'm confused. I think every penny is $10 million. They got 1 billion shares out. You make a penny a share. Isn't that $10 million? So 50 million for the year. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm curious to see if Sofi comes out Monday morning and says we made 3 cents a share last quarter. That would be like $25-30 million for the first time they've ever made money in a quarter. It was 25 million. The next 4 quarters, you're telling me they're only going to make 50 for the whole with this momentum growth curve? I don't know. You can't be serious. I would have to think that you would probably add 50% every quarter to the number or double it. You're either going from 25 to 37 million or 25 million of profit to 50 million. And then you're going from that number to 75 million to 100 or per quarter as you grow this thing out. Because every new client that you've been adding since probably November has been a profitable client to the company because of the scale of, the economies of scale that Sofi has now breached by 500,000 members, million members. The other thing I'm curious about is what do you got on deposit? I read something the other day that the company is called, the Sofi Financial was called a small bank. They called it a small bank because it was only 70th largest bank in America. So it's a small bank. There are 4,500 banks in America, and this is number 70 from a standing start of 0 12 years ago to now the top 70. If they come out with more deposits on hand, which they will, are they going to be in the top 60 now? And are you still going to call them a small bank? Like, what's the number you have to get to before you're not called a small bank anymore? Do you have to be in the top 50? Do you have to be in the top 40? I mean, we're talking about now, I think we're going to be well into the 20-30 billion range in deposit numbers. Do you have to get like to 50 billion to not be called small anymore? I don't know. I don't know what the standard is. With one analyst, you have 10 billion in assets and you're just a behemoth, and another analyst, you have 50 billion in assets and you're a nothing burger. So I mean, there's no guidebook out there to tell analysts Okay, well, you're doing a company here, and you're noticing they have 20 billion in assets. Well, on the chart, that comes to this kind of a rating. There isn't anything like that. These guys are free agents and say what they want. And some of them say the darndest things, don't they? Just like Art Linkletter used to say, the kids say the darndest things. I have no idea where we're going with this, with these guys, but I'm pretty confident that the growth curve that they've been experiencing the last 12 years, especially the last like 2 years, has continued, is accelerating, and that they are much larger now than previously thought. I would bet you that a year ago, what the company said they were going to do versus where they are now, they're not even close. They have so surpassed it that the street, if the street were to really pay attention to it, which, it would, if only the street had any incentive to do so, they would be impressed. Why doesn't Wall Street follow SoFi as closely as they follow many other investment entities, high-tech entities, leading industry, industry leaders in their field, which is SoFi, fintech. They're one of the top outfits. It's simple. No one in Wall Street makes a fortune from SoFi yet. SoFi is not a company paying out millions a week in fees to Wall Street. The other investment firms make Wall Street a lot of money because they are Wall Street. JP Morgan is Wall Street. Goldman Sachs is Wall Street. Bank of America doesn't want to say it, but they own Merrill Lynch. That's Wall Street. And on we go with all the top 10 banks in the United States. These guys have got massive presence in New York. If they're not headquartered there, they have a massive presence there anyway. And many divisions of their business depends on New York City and that area. SoFi is a company that doesn't have branches. They're headquartered in California. I mean, they're on the other coast. So who in New York gives a crap about these guys? Not many. Not many. There are New Yorkers with SoFi accounts, but they don't walk into a SoFi branch to make a deposit or do a withdrawal. They do it on their telephone and in the subway or at home or at their favorite eatery, pizza hangout place, or wherever you hang out in New York. Wonderful city, wonderful people, love the Big Apple. SoFi doesn't need to get a 28-story office tower in Manhattan to do their business. And so a lot of Wall Streeters and a lot of investors that are serviced by these Wall Streeters don't know about SoFi in a detailed way. All they know about SoFi is there's a stadium in LA called SoFi Stadium. I bet you there are people who don't even know what SoFi does. They know the word SoFi. They know the term SoFi. They have no idea what they do. No idea. And that's part of the learning curve, isn't it? You guys are so early into this business and so ahead of the crowd, and you're so aware of what is going on at SoFi. You're the 1%ers that are that knowledgeable about SoFi. And you're not going to be surprised if they beat on earnings Monday morning. They always beat on earnings. I mean, on financial results, they beat. Sales, membership growth, deposits on hand, they always beat. They'll do it again. You're going to go, yeah, well, that's Bruce. That's their style. They always underperform. They tone down the future and then they deliver more than the future. I'm just curious whether they'll come out and say for 2024, well, based on our 2023 final quarter and based on how things are going already with the first month almost done here, how we're doing right now, we feel that these are the numbers we think we can generate for the first quarter of this year, the second quarter, and for the full year. Here's what we think we can do for the full year. And I suspect that of all the analysts out there, not one has got anywhere near an earnings projection that SoFi is about to lay down on us. I don't think there's going to be a single analyst out there in the world that covers SoFi that has said they're going to make more money than what SoFi is projecting they're going to make. And I bet you SoFi will still be conservative on their number. They'll come out with whatever number they have, and the reality is they're going to beat that number. Now, what we have to do as savvy investors that you guys are, I use the collective term we, you have to figure out, okay, if the company says they're going to make 50 cents a share in profits for the whole of 2024 per share, but the reality is they'll probably make 60 or 70 cents profit. But let's say they say 50. What should the price earnings multiple be of a company that just turned a profit and is projecting a 50 cent per share profit for the next fiscal year? And the likelihood is that they'll beat that number. And the year after that, 2025, they're going to beat that number much, much more. Like they could go from 50 cents a share to $1.25 or $1.50 a share profit. Again, their estimates, whenever they do that estimate, and you will go, and they'll beat that because it'll be $1.50 to $2 a share next year. So 50, 75 cents this year, $2 a share next year. What should the PE multiple be today of SoFi? And so this is where forward PE multiple calculations start getting done by smart analysts. I don't know if there are any who cover SoFi. I'm sure there are. And the wonder is, well, if we're going to use the number of 50 cents, 20 times earnings would be really conservative with the kind of growth curve that these guys are on, the 40% growth per quarter. I mean, that's you don't do a 20 PE multiple on a 40% growing per quarter company or annual. You don't do that. But 20 times earnings on a 50 cent earning, that's a $10 stock. 20 times earnings on a 75 cent earnings is a $15 stock. That's 20 times earnings. But if we're going to go 40 times earnings, you're looking at $20 to $30 now for 2024. And for 2025, if you're going to do 30 to 40 times earnings there, and it's $1.50 minimum, then it's $45 to $60. If it's $2 a share profit in 2025, and it's a 30 times earnings, that's a $60 stock. It's a 40 times earnings, it's an $80 stock. So first month of 2024, we're sitting at $7.91. They come out with earnings on Monday, projections for the year, and analysts start to say that by the end of this year, they should be trading at a 40-time multiple, 30-time multiple, $15 to $20 a share based on a 50-cent earnings number. Some analysts will go, they're going to make 75 cents a share, and it's a 40 times earnings ratio, $30 by the end of this year. Well, now there's a range, 20 to 30. That's it. This is what we're talking about. No one else is talking about this. Now, there are other YouTube channels who love SoFi. I acknowledge them. I know they're out there, and they talk about SoFi every single day, and they probably are speculating like I am. And so there's a little family of YouTube channels out there who love SoFi. But then there are the Reddit crowd, the Wall Street Bets crowd, and all kinds of other chat spots and podcast places, and you name it. But in the big world of Wall Street and overseas and everything else, they don't know this stuff. They're going to find out this stuff probably in the next 2 weeks. They're going to hear about SoFi in a way they've never heard about SoFi before. And it might be the first time they've ever heard the company SoFi spoken as a publicly traded corporation that is a fintech company. That's a profitable fintech company. It's a former Spack. There was an article, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, that actually said in its headline, they had highlighted two companies that were SPACs. And they said, here are two SPACs that are working out. And one of them is SoFi. It's like incredible that companies that would choose to go public via a SPAC are legitimate. That's the kind of articles that are being written now about anyone that's ever been a SPAC. I mean, almost all SPACs are garbage, and they're fraudulent, and they're full of crooks, and they're but SoFi, oh no, they're legit. They're real. What was the other one called? Sky Harbor or something like that? I can't remember. What about SmartRent? They're going cash flow positive the second half of this year. Analysts just came out 2 days ago to mention that. He called the stock at 450 as an opening number. It's now 340 a share. It was 280 a week ago or something, 2 weeks ago. What about Matterport? What about Rocket Lab? Isn't that a legitimate corporation sending up rockets and satellites into outer space successfully? Doesn't that also count as being a legitimate corporation? ATIP is a legitimate company. It may not be as profitable as people like, and as the stock doing as well as it could be doing, and they've had the rollback of the stock, but it's a legitimate company. In any event, we're not always satisfied with everything we have, but we have to go with what we've got. Anyway, there you go. We're up 150 points on the Dow, 150 pre-market. We got 45 minutes to go, and then we open it up. We're up 27 on S&P. We're up 150 on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is up 0.87 of a percentage point. Pretty good. S&P up 0.56. The Dow up 0.4. Not too shabby even on the Dow. Oil is up 39 cents a barrel to 74.71. Sofi right now, 791, up 16 cents. I think we got to 794 for a little bit. Volume on Sofi pre-market is now 653,000. And yesterday's range, low to high, what was it yesterday? 773 was a low on Sofi. And the high trade yesterday was 814. So 792, where we are now, kind of in the middle of that range, about 20 cents higher than the low, kind of 20 cents lower than the high-ish, right about the middle, is where we seem to be at the moment, with 600 and something thousand traded and 40 minutes to go. We might hit 1 million shares pre-market volume for the morning of Wednesday, January the 24th, 2024. Welcome everyone to the show. Thank you for joining me. Lame Duck was the #1 thumbs upper today. Pat Merkley's here, #2. Marie, good morning. Big E, I'm #6. Sharon, I was your 9th thumbs up this morning. I'm always here for you, Bruce. Thank you, Sharon, so much. Jersey Zone. Flint Creek, 10th thumbs up. Comical name, #11. Thank you, Flint. Thank you, Comical. Ricardo, #14. Mike W, 14. Computer Whiz, #15 on the thumbs up meter. I haven't even been on the air and they're giving me thumbs ups. Hector is here. Cal Tipper. Dave Duff. How you doing, David? What's going on, buddy? David is brand new to the channel. Just grabbed a couple of classes. Welcome to the party, pal. So glad you're here. And you got to let me know what it's like getting rich. You got to let me know what that experience is like. I'm curious. CKT, how you doing, man? #21. Thank you, CKT. Luca, #19, strong here. Ciao, everybody. Walter Young, #28. Robert Benson, I'm #30. Honeybee is here, #34. Dean, good morning. Thatch, 39th. Stephen Butler, I thought I was a 39th. Makes Sense is here. How you doing, Makes Sense? I think I'm like #47. Nice to have you here. Please become a member. Same with you, Honeybee. I'd sure love to see you become a member. Bobby Atkinson. What was the other Spack that was doing so good? Susan Shops. Good morning, everyone. I'm #50. Robert. Good morning, Uncle Bruce, and all Stock Market with Brucers. Thumbs up, #51, I believe. Welcome, Robert, to the show. As always, Alberto. Good morning, Bagel Familia. We can begin now because Alberto is in the house. I think Beach Boy is nearby as well. Welcome all. Frumbler, good morning. I'm #61 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. You're going for 200 today. You're getting 200 today. You got 61 in 19 minutes. You're getting your 200 thumbs ups today. Thank you all of you, for helping out with the thumbs ups meter. If you can hit that sucker for us, please nail it. And let's push that number over 200 ASAP. This helps with us getting promoted by YouTube. We had 100. We had 207 yesterday. The rerunners last night put us over the top. We had 262 on Monday, so that's the target. We got to beat 262. That was the number we had on Monday. Thank you all very, very much for this little old thumbs up. It's free to hand out. Nail it, baby. We love you for it. 75 of them are in the house now. We got to love this. 75 thumbs ups. I'm spreading the love. Thank you all so very much for helping me out with the thumbs up meter. I appreciate it so very, very much. Tell me, where are you watching me from today, kids? What's your temperature today? Are you guys warming up? Up in Calgary, in Canada, where I usually hang out, they're above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. They're going to be in the 40 range pretty soon. So the huge freeze is over up there. So that's good to hear. But it was pretty cold up there. Let me tell you, pretty ugly stuff. It's come around a lot. Here in the desert, we got a bit of rain the other day. Real good soaking. I guess in San Diego, they had flooding problems there, but they've survived it. There were photos of cars being washed down streets, kind of like the third world. It's unbelievable. But here in the desert, we got just a good drenching 2 days ago and sunny yesterday, and it's going to be gorgeous today. So we're back, baby. We're back to normal. Welcome all to the program this morning. Thank you again coming by. Amy J, number 70. Dude, I'm 74. Yeah, baby. And what's this here? M Sense says, believe it or not, I started the Tell Me Which Like You Are movement. Tell me which like you are movement. Tell me which I don't know what that means, but welcome. Shanus, Cayman Islands here. Welcome, Shanus, from Cayman. Nice to have you here. How are things down there? I keep an eye on your Cayman Compass newspaper website from time to time to see what the scuttlebutt is. I used to live in the Caymans. Jen and I and Jen Jr., we were there back in 98, 99, a little bit of 2000. And beautiful place, beautiful people. Cayman, gotta love it. Really cool place, really, really unique. The Cayman Islands. Welcome, Shanus. It's great to have you here with us today. Chicago South Side, not warm these days. Oh, Chicago. I love Chicagoans. I got some phenomenal viewers from the Chicago area. They are the best. Elise is here, up 12 degrees Celsius and sunny in London, by the way. Giddy up. I'm in Florida, baby. Robert, Waterbury, Connecticut. Very cold here today, sir. The Big T. Hi, everybody. Shanus. Nice. I've been living here for 10 years now. We love it. We lived originally in, we first moved into the Red Bay area. We were only there for a few months. And then we ended up in West Bay on the northern end of the island. And we lived there for majority of the time. And I had a job near, what would that be? Near the Britannia area there, just off 7 Mile Beach. This is going back though. I can't believe how long ago this is. This is 25 years ago. I cannot believe when I say that. I can't believe I say that. That I was there 25 years ago. I sound like an ancient fossil when I say that. I swore I would never be like that. I can't believe it. But Cayman Islands changed our lives. Jennifer and I and Jen Jr. changed everything. It's the first time we left Canada, certainly as a family, to live and work as an expatriate. I'd never been an expat before. It was my first experience. I'll never take it back. We love it. We loved it. It was expensive, of course. Cable and wireless on the phone system and the internet and the cable. Oh, it cost us a fortune. M says, I was like number 47. I've been telling live rooms for months, which like I am now. You all do it. Welcome to the show. Shanus, Red Bay, that is where we live. Red Bay here in the Cayman. Savage of Wall Street, good morning, fellow simpletons and degenerates. And Uncle Bruce, salutations from brisk San Francisco. 40 degrees right now, raining. Yeah, that's not my kind of weather. Bobby, 8 degrees below Celsius, nothing to Canadians. 8 below Celsius. Yeah, that's about, what would that be? That would be about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take. Kyle Wilkerson, I'm number 50. It's 52 and rainy, actually. It's 52 and rainy in wine country, California. Welcome, Kyle. Aurora, I'm number 83. Good morning, everybody. Makes sense. 36 degrees today. We had our below zero last week. Hector, 27 degrees now with a high of 30 on the east coast of Mexico. This is Celsius, so we're talking mid-80s. Very nice, Hector. Interesting. Billiard got my alarm set tonight, UK time, ready for prime time live with Uncle Bruce, baby. I like this game. Yes, 7 o'clock Eastern time this evening. if you're not doing anything and you want to get together with myself and these guys, Gold Bagel members of this channel. It's a hangout show for Gold Bagel members. Prime time live every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Come on over, join this channel, become a Gold Bagel member. Join me prime time, and we talk about your options trading and what you're up to, what you got going. People ask me for my opinion. What do you think about this? I did a rollover on that. I'm thinking of a rollover. I got a condor that's doing this. I got a stock doing that. I got that. What do you think? What about that? People pitch in, come in with their ideas. Sometimes I come up with a trading strategy right out of the blue. You never know what's going to happen. Prime time live. It's a pretty good hangout. It's a good hangout time. I appreciate it, Billiard. I look forward to seeing you tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. Live, primetime live for Gold Bagel members. Fabulous. M Sense. That's how you say my name. M Sense. There you go. Okay. Lorraine, good morning. I am number 87 on your thumbs up meter. You're hitting 100 in just moments from now. And then you're going for 200, and you're going for that number 267 or something you had on Monday. We're going for it. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, kids. Appreciate you. It's nice to have you here. We're looking at an okay opening. I got to tell you that we don't seem to be having any issues with the opening numbers here. 140 point gain on the Dow right now. 25.5 on S&P. 139 on Nasdaq. That's what I see happening right there. Oil holding a 56-cent gain right now. 91 thumbs ups are in. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, that's great. Really great. What else is going on? For those of you out there who have joined lately, you're new to this channel, you're kind of wondering, is this where I want to hang? Is this what I want to be doing? I welcome you all. A number of you have been here for a week or two or 3 months, whatever. You come and go, you pop in, you pop out. Some of you are wondering what to do about maybe becoming an option writer, and you figured out, if you've been here now a few days, you're surrounded by people who are option writers. The members of this channel in particular are absolutely option writers. They sell options into the market, create them, and then they buy them back later for a lot less money, and they keep the change, and there's a lot of change to be had. The power of an option can be stunning. You can sell an option, let's say, for $2.50. That's $250 contract. Sometimes in a couple of days, they trade down in the $2 level, and they're down 50 cents in value, which is $50 a contract. I have viewers of mine who write contracts at $2.50 and buy them at $2 and just say, thank you very much. Now, if you only do one of those, it's a $50 gross profit. Whatever commissions you have to pay to do that is between you and your broker. But when you write 20 contracts at a time, 30 at a time, and you pull in $50 bills, $50 bill, that's $1,000. Now, if that's a 2-3 day turnaround, there are people here going, you know what? I like this game because I kind of like bringing in $1,000 here, 500 here, 1,500 here, $1,000 there, 1,200 here, 800 here. I love this. This is just, it's like having a little retail store, and every day I'm just getting money all the time. I like this. Now, I have viewers who are much more interesting than that, and nothing wrong with this group. There's another group that go, yeah, I write for $2.50, but I don't buy back until they're like $1.80. Then I'll think about buying them back. I take dollars. I don't take pennies. I take dollars, and then I create a new position, because that's the thing about being an option writer. You can always write another option on something else. Once you've done an option right and you bought it back, you've already figured out your next trade, because you're always scouring your next move for the option you want to write next. You're like a sniper. You're up in your nest. No one knows you're up there, and you're just picking off victims one after the other, and you're just bringing in the dough every single time. You get into that 30 to 50 to 100 contract neighborhood at a time. it gets interesting because in some cases, I have viewers that'll say to me, they'll write me an email going, I wrote 100 calls or I did 100 cash secured puts, and I closed them out with a 30-cent profit. And I made $3,000 net to me. And I figured it out, Bruce. If I make $3,000 on 100 contracts, or I make $3,000 on 10 contracts, sometimes the difference in time is stunning. But at the end of the day, a loaf of bread at my grocery store cost me just as much money, no matter how much money I make in the market. So when I was broke as a student, a loaf of bread was so much money. When I had a day job, the loaf of bread was so much money. And my boss, who was making 10 times as much as I was making, the loaf of bread was the same price to that guy as it was to me. And now that I'm making money in the options market, it's getting easier because these loaves of bread are not tripling in price every week that I go to the grocery store. It's not because you made $1,000 a day, it doesn't mean you have to pay $100 for a loaf of bread. This is the best part about it. And this is where lives change here dramatically. Lives are affected in a big way because you increase your cash flow, you increase the amount of capital coming through your fingers, and you begin to make adjustments to your financial situation. And you start knocking off these pesky little credit card bills that used to be huge. You used to look at your credit card balances and go, oh, when am I ever going to be able to pay this off? Because I can only pay the damn minimum balance. And occasionally I throw an extra $100 at this thing, but I can't get rid of this card because I have to cash flow my way into survival, and I use this damn thing all the time. You start bringing money in on the option market, like these folks here, your credit card balance doesn't seem to be so big anymore. It gets to the point where you say to yourself, hey, wait a minute, just a minute. If I write 50 calls on, I do credit spreads on NVIDIA, or I do a credit spread on Apple or Microsoft or any stock I want to do a credit spread on, I can bring in on 50 of credit spreads, I can bring in 15 grand. I only owe 11,000 to my credit card, only 11,000 to my credit card. I can knock that thing off. I can haul in 15 grand from the credit spread, put 11 grand on that credit card, and say goodbye to $220 a month in interest charges and the minimum payment and anything else. My God, this is great. And if I need to spend $1,000 on something, I don't have to use the credit card anymore because I'm not making a $400 minimum payment to that thing or $500 minimum payment to that thing anymore. I have $500 a month extra money lying around from my cash flow because I'm not throwing $500 at that credit card. This is incredible. A month or two later, you knock off another credit card, or you knock off a car loan that's got $12,000 left to go or $15,000 left to go, or you're knocking off a line of credit you've been carrying at your bank for how many years? You're knocking that off to zero, and you have a positive balance in your checking account, savings account, the whole 9 yards. It's a life changer. If you're new here, welcome. That's what these folks around here have been up to the last 3 years. You can join them. And it's cash flow. We're talking cash flow coming in from the market, not lottery wins. We're not bringing in $100,000 on a trade because we got lucky on something. We're talking about people here who are bringing in $200, $500, $800, $1,500, $2,800, $4,800, whatever the number is. It's relative to the amount of money you have in the market, and it's growing. Viewers here are growing their capital as they make successful options rights, and they're rolling into another batch of option rights with a larger number of contracts each time. And after 5, 6, 8 months, the numbers that start coming into your account just don't resemble anything like you did in the first 3 months when you started here. That's how quickly things can change. So welcome. If you're taking classes, you're going to my website and you're picking them off one at a time. Way to go. Start at number one. Just start at number one. Consider this a stay-at-home college kind of thing. It's a self-learning kind of course. No tests, nothing to write down. Don't worry about it. You can rewatch the lessons all you want. If any of you have any problems with the links to the classes, you let me know. Send me an email. We'll get you straightened out. You have any questions about your learning curve, you send me a private email. Let me know. Just tell me what the problem is. I'll see if I can help you out. Otherwise, we can always do a one-on-one if necessary. But you hang around here a while, take a few of these classes, maybe one a week, two a week, and really dedicate some time to it. And say to yourself, okay, the next 3 months, I'm going to take a majority of this guy's classes. I'm going to hang out here with this gang of regulars, and I'm going to find out for myself if this is for me. Because once you can comprehend what we're talking about and how these little subtleties work in and out into this market, you're going to quickly figure out, oh God, this is easy. This isn't that hard. I can't believe you're allowed to do this. I never knew the Securities and Exchange Commission would allow investors to do what they do regarding options trading. I never knew this business even worked like this. I had no idea how unbelievably large this part of the market is and how quickly it's growing. The more you learn about the option market, the more you realize there is to learn. And you'll begin to figure out where in the option market swimming pool you want to hang out. You want to hang out at the shallow end. You want to hang out in the diving pool area, swimming the lanes, just idling by and watching everybody. There are places in the option world that you may find really suit your style, suit your personality, suits your risk levels, comfort levels, your budget, whatever, timing, everything. For some folks here, they need to know every little thing down to the last detail. Others here are generalists, and they just go, hey, Bruce, just help me out here. Should I be writing an option on Apple right now? Should I take a put contract? Should I do a put spread or a call spread? Since I've taken your classes, I know what these are. And if so, which ones would you recommend, and which ones would you say stay away from? What about cash secured puts, Bruce? Or what about this? What about that? Or one of the most common questions I get here, which is incredible when you think about other YouTube channels. Many people say here, they come to me and they say, hey, yeah, I'm up 58% on my trade. Should I cash in now? There aren't many other YouTube channels out there where the viewers ask the host, hey, I'm up 80%. Should I cash in now? They're never up 80%. They sold when they were up 15% because they were panicking that the stock might go back down if they bought whatever they were into. Around here, we have viewers who generally are concerned about, well, when should I take a profit? Because I'm making money on this, and I'm not used to it. And this is just the thing that you're going to have to learn to adjust to. Learn to win. Learn to get used to being a winner almost all the time. This is so opposite everything you have been involved with in the past. Maybe some of you had life coaches in your careers, personal help people, psychologists helping you to win or helping you to take a win or adjust to a positive thing. This channel and the viewers of this channel have one of the things they have to learn is how to win. They have a tough time getting it because they've never been in this position before. Every time they've had a winning stock trade, they've panicked and sold out. Then they've either sold out too soon or they sold out too late because the stock went way up and it started coming down. And then they finally got out and they saw all that profit up there. They lost it. They never took advantage of it. Around here, option writers are most of the time winning on trades. They have to now figure out, well, Bruce, I'm crossing my arms here. When do I take my exit? Very interesting time. Alberto, prime time is the best time. Very informative session. Join us tonight. If you want to get a handle on just what my viewers think about and how they view this market and how they, formulate in their minds what they're going to do with option trades, you want to be part of the primetime live show tonight because they ask me questions there. They don't ask me here because I have the time to get back to them with answers. Plus, if you're a primetime follower, you're a Gold Bagel member, you're going to find very quickly that you ask me a question on Primetime Live, for example, By the time I read it, it might be 15 minutes because of all the other comments that have come in. The answer has already been given to them by other viewers. Chances are the question that you have for me, they had for me a year ago, or someone else had that question 2 years ago. And the folks sitting around here going, oh, that question you asked about so-and-so, here's what you do. But you can listen to Uncle Bruce's answer. It'll be the same as ours. By the time I catch up with all these comments, I start seeing answers from other viewers about other viewers' questions. And I find that out of every 10 questions that come in, there's 2 or 3 that I have to address. The rest have been addressed for you. Really handy to have this kind of interaction. It's live. It's personal. You're welcome to join us. We love to have you in the family. And you know what? You guys as a team get richer, and that's the best part about it. There you have it. And me sense says Tesla, DraftKings, ASML looking good. I bought at the close yesterday. Way to go, buddy. Hector, 267 thumbs ups on Monday. Wow, that should be a new normal for Uncle Bruce. Who cares? Says I am number 2, and we're coming up there, baby. Bobby, looks like SoFi could start above $8 today. $7.90 right now. Who cares? Says, yeah, man, if SoFi delivers on Monday, that could be a life changer. Bobby Atkinson, I wonder if the shorters will attack on Monday. Big business would just explode from the SoFi in the opening. Bobby, I'd figure a slow gain over time. Larry, good morning, everybody. I am number 100 on the thumbs up meter. We are 19 minutes away from the opening. Larry is the bell ringer. Shanus, UPST and AFRM 5XD in bad macro during 2023. Could something similar happen to SoFi during rate reduction and election year? No. The company's growing at 45% a year. Nothing is going to change that trajectory of that company. Absolutely nothing. If you've noticed Citibank laying off 20,000 people, you're seeing headline after headline after headline of more and more and more investment bankers and regional banks laying off people. Because many of the major banks out there are shutting down branches, not because of interest rates, not because of inflation. They're shutting down branches because the customers of these banks, the hundreds of millions of customers out there, many who have multiple accounts, are shifting to online banking. That's where they want to go. And SoFi is the fintech bank of choice. And so, no, I don't see that at all. Savage Wall Street, is it wrong of me to be excited for Tesla to have terrible earnings so I can sell some 170 cash secured puts for free money? I don't care about being assigned on the 210s and 200s either. I'll just write covered calls. Alberto, positive earnings will bring in the indexes. Game over then. Savage, I think SoFi will hit 830 again, then wham, back down to 777. RT Brooksy, number 104. Welcome, Savage Wall Street. What's a credit card balance, by the way? What are those? I haven't seen one of those in years. What's a credit card debit balance? What does that mean? Owing banks money through a piece of plastic? I don't know what that. I have no idea what that is. Dude says, Tesla, thank you for not face ripping. Dude, I left my condors on and they're doing just fine and dandy, not a lurker. Dude, what's happening? Morning, Savage from Not a Lurker, and I am number 107 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friends. Players in the house. What a beautiful title. Buy and sell ratings, not only buy or sell. Who else is here? Susan Shops is here. The money is real. Writing, the money is real, baby. I found it best before getting carried away to take out short-term gains and tax it before I spent the proceeds. Gilded Bagel Enthusiast, number 112. Bruce, you're climbing that meter today. Thank you, everybody. Laugh out loud. What's Dale? I don't know what this means. FX is in the house. What's going on, man? Number 111. Thumbs up. Thanks, pal. Appreciate you. Not a lurker. What's up, Dale, or update? And me sense my problem is I buy the wrong option. Even when I lose my way, I barely get paid sometimes. Why is that? Why are you buying options? What on earth are you doing buying options? Oh, no. You don't want to do that. I'm really just JR. Hey, 113 thumbs up. Let's bring in the bacon, baby. Dale says, see you at your new job as a moderator, laughing out loud. Sean is here. Number 116 came from Scotland to join you. Welcome, Sean. Nice to have you here today, Mr. Premium of the Option. Happy Wednesday. Time to fill our pockets today. Alberto, me sense we don't buy options here. We're not losers, We don't. We don't play the losing game. We're casinos. We write options. We don't buy them. Losers, the gamblers on the floor do that. We're not those guys. Kent is in the house. Sunny day yesterday. Hopeful for another sunny day today. Welcome, Kent. Nice to have you here. Welcome, neighbor. Alberto, thanks as me since a dude is, I don't know what's going on there, some bacon. Alberto, no problem. We sell, baby. We sell to buy. We don't buy to sell. We sell to buy and get rich. And we take morsels of money off the market all the time because these gamblers just keep throwing the money into the slot machine and keep pulling the handle. It's unbelievable. They are just handing us ridiculous premiums, unbelievable profits against wild bets that have no chance of paying off. I mean, they're out of the money contracts. They're running out of time. The stocks aren't going to perform like they think they are. We are just sitting there going, you want to buy contracts on this? I'll write you contracts on it. No problem. We'll take care of it. JR, me says, we write options here. Stick around and find out how that works. Become a member. Watch Uncle Bruce's classes. You'll learn how to do it right. For JR, some bacon, Uncle Bruce. Thank you. M-Sense, just realize you don't buy options here. We write them. I'm still getting my capital up to afford 100 shares. Looking forward to it. And you do not need to buy stock to write options. That's why we have the lessons. You can write options without being a shareholder. Oh, it's so easy. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, me sense, I have some awesome calls for Dale. Karen, number 124, number 124 on the thumbs up meter. We open in 13 minutes. Thank you, everybody else. I feel slighted. I feel a little left out. I'm really disappointed in the Academy. You probably have heard in the last 24 hours how disappointed certain people are in the folks at the Academy Awards. I too feel very disappointed. I was not nominated for any category this year. The very least they could have contacted me and said, "Hey, look, would you like to be a presenter? We got these $200,000 swag bags for every presenter. Would you mind renting a tux and showing up?" I could find a way to get to LA and figure it out. I'm really disappointed in the Academy this year. They've left me behind. They've left other people behind, and it's really disappointing. It's a sad story. But, life goes on. The struggles of the people in Hollywood. The struggles. Kent, it's supposed to be cloudy and windy here today. That's okay. I headed to Long Beach for a lesson with Kent's putting coach. That's what we got to do. Got to get that young man primed up to become a professional golfer. Awesome stuff. Me sense bet at Savage. Thanks. Savage, for what's this for sale on Sofi? $20 calls expiring January 25, and all I ask for them is $279. Bargain. Be a peach and buy some. You're such an awesome guy. Thank you very, very much. Dude, Brucenheimer. Boom. There you go. Brucenheimer. Are you treating me like some newbie that I am? Are you treating me like a newbie? Welcome all. Welcome everybody to the channel, whether you're a newbie or not. It's great to have you. If you've been taking the classes, congratulations. I hope it's making sense as you take them. You'll notice that they're very easygoing, plain English, up to 2 hours long. You're hanging out with you're watching a show, a class that was done live with a lot of these folks. And Auntie Jen, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, is the moderator, and pretty easy listening and entertaining. I hope entertaining, and people enjoy it. People tell me all the time, I rewatch your classes all the time. I've learned so much from this channel, but these classes have so much info in them. I can't believe how much I learn on each one of these lessons. There's so many little things you do that you talk about that you don't talk on the air because you don't have time. But what I've learned about the market, the stock market and the option market, and the interrelationship between the two has just been mind-blowing. Many of you cannot believe, in one hand, how complicated it is, and yet on the other hand, how simple it is, how the option market functions. And but you do understand one thing when it's all said and done. The longer you hang out here, you begin to realize how much money is being generated at Wall Street by Wall Street professionals in the option market, especially all the institutional outfits out there, the mega hedge funds, these pension funds, mutual funds, um, ETFs, index funds, you name it. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. There are hundreds of thousands of institutions that trade options, many of which are writers, because that's where options come from. A lot of you never knew, where does an option actually come from? What is that? I know where stocks come from, the company's treasuries. I thought companies created options. No, the public company doesn't create options. Apple doesn't trade in its own options ever. It doesn't do anything in the options market, period. The options market is another entity to itself, and it is a massive business, and it is the fastest growing segment of the equities business. It's growing more than people who are buying and selling stock. This is unbelievable how powerful it's becoming. And in the next 10 years, it'll be double or triple or more than what it is now. And the reason simply is the rest of the world is joining in to the equity market. You guys in the US and Canada, in England, the UK, and in Europe, you used one of these for the first time to buy and sell stock back in 2019, 20, 21 in particular. Never before has this been so handy. Some of you are using these in the 2010-12 range, but antiquated the way it worked. Now, in the last few years, the sophistication of what's in here from these trading platforms, mind-numbing. It's mind-blowing what you can do on a cell phone with option strategies trading, the buying and selling of stock, shorting of stock, you name it. And this is spreading to the entire planet. This device has already conquered North America and Europe and a lot of Asia. But Africa, South America, the Middle East, the rest of the planet is catching up with billions and billions and billions of people. They're coming into this. And within 5 years, this is as common as a toothpick. It's going to be just as common as a toothpick. And millions of these people, of all the billions coming in, millions of them will be investors. They will play the stock market. They will play the European exchanges, the Asian exchanges, and the big boy exchanges, the North American markets. And when it comes to options trading, nothing is more sophisticated than the options market of US equities. Nothing. And this is where all kinds of worldwide platforms are headed for. They're coming into the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the options exchanges in North America through platforms. You guys have got to realize this. You have got to grasp this, that you're running out of time to be way ahead of the tidal wave of investors coming into this market who, when they arrive, are in some cases going to be very reckless and very uninformed as to what they're doing and how they're doing what they're doing. These are going to be option buyers. They're just going to be call buyers and put buyers. They will have no concept of writing options. Many of them will not be allowed to write options at the beginning of their trading experience. It might well be that hundreds of millions of new players in the option market will only be allowed to buy and sell puts and calls, not write puts and calls, because the platforms offshore have not yet been set up for all the margin requirements, clearing requirements that you have to have in the USA. You have to have partnerships. And so for you guys who are learning how options work, how to create an option, how they trade, this is a limited time opportunity to build your awareness of what this is all about and understand the psychology of an option player. You've got to become a casino. You've got to become the owner of a casino and understand the floor that you're managing down below where all the saps are. And you have an opportunity in the next 5 to 10 years to take money off the table like never before. And if you don't do it, you're going to regret it forever. You'll never know how much you've lost. I will put it to you this way: you might regret it, but if you don't know, you don't know anyway. There's so many folks who've never known what we've learned here just in the last 3 years. And so they're oblivious to the fact that, well, I make 6% a year on my money. I make 3% return. I got a 2% return last year. I got professionals handling my money for me. They don't realize they could have made 20%, 30%, 50%. They have no idea what they never could have had, what they could have had, never knew. You got to get with the program, kids. Grab these lessons now, learn this now, so that in the next 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year from now, you are on your way. And you're an option writer. You're comfortable in your skin. You figured out what part of the option market really works for you and what areas you don't like. And when I'm gone because I'm 68, going to be 69 this year. I don't know how much longer I have. Eventually, you're on your own. And if you've taken the knowledge level to a certain point, you've made it. And the money coming into your hands will blow your mind. And that's all I can tell you. I just say thank you so much for being with me here. Duca number 128. Welcome. Adrian Smith is a new member of this channel. Adrian, how you doing, pal? Thank you for popping in here. And thank you for grabbing some lessons and becoming a member of this channel, and everything else. I'm just glad you're here. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be very happy with how it's all going to work out for you. I'm excited for you, man. I'm stoked. Thank you so very much. 137 thumbs ups now, at least, on this channel. I think we might be doing more than that. We're heading over now to member comments only on this show, as we do every day at market time. Thank you all who are members of this channel. If you're not, please consider becoming a member, either at the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level or the Gold Bagel level. And as I say, if you can become a member of this channel at the Gold Bagel level, I am pretty sure you're going to be very pleased with your overall results as you figure out how this game works. It is stacked in your favor. If you're an option writer, you have all the advantages. You've got all the levers in your hands. If you're an option buyer, you are risking everything on stuff you can't control. You can't control a whole bunch of stuff, and you are vulnerable to getting wiped out on any one trade at any one time. So there you go. Thank you all so very much for being with me today. Joel Warner, thank you, my friend. White Feather saying, me sense to write credit spreads, you're going to need a margin account, which in my experience requires $2,000. May vary with other platforms. You don't need $1 million. Johnny Basic, is an option level 1 just covered calls and cash secured puts? Probably. It depends on the firm you're with, the platform outfit you're with. You have to do your homework. Stick around here a while, take some classes. You'll learn all this. Alberto, Adrian, welcome aboard. Make sure you get into the Discord as well. Send Uncle Bruce a private email asking to join Discord. Also, don't forget tonight, Primetime Live. We'll see you there. Thank you. What else? Lisi, anyone selling cover calls on Unity software? I'm looking at the 15th of March strike 38s. JD, Uncle Bruce, you'll never die, baby. You'll never die. You're welcome, White Feather says to me since TF Wright. Do you like Celsius stock, CELH? No idea what that is. Adrian, thanks, Alberto. I had a one-on-one with Uncle Bruce on Sunday. He mentioned Discord too. We'll do Red Lobster. Whoop. Alberto, Adrian, almost time to get this dinero here. Marcus number 138, Bruce. Dude, Adrian on the fast track. Welcome, buddy. You are on the fast track to success. Welcome, every one of you, to the channel today. We're a minute away from opening. We're going to see Larry Titus hit those bells here in just a sec. We'll get this thing started. Thank you all for joining in with us. I see the Sofi sitting at 788 at the moment. We'll see what the actual market opening looks like here in a few moments, and we'll get this party started. How about that? Another fun day at the old markets, where whether the markets go up or whether they go down, it doesn't matter. Viewers here make money. It's just kind of a quirky thing. People make money no matter which direction the market goes. There are always winners around here. Larry, thank you, my friend. The bells have been hit. Larry Titus is on it. I appreciate you, man. Welcome all of you to the channel today, to the program, and to the dinero making world of option writing. Nice to have you around. We're opening now at 785 on Sofi, I think, would appear, up about 10 cents. Thank you. And I think we've got a gain showing on the markets. I'm just going to wait for everything to kind of pop in here. We need a minute or two for everything to pop through. Alberto, thank you, Larry. JR, the bells, baby. Adrian, thanks, dude, for your comment, too. We are up 56 cents on the price of crude oil. NASDAQ is up 132. S&P up 26. The Dow looks to be up 114 points right now as we are starting our day off here. Rocket Lab is up 9 cents at 516. We got AI at 2704, up 62 now. Spider up 277. Qs are up 375. GameStop is ahead by about 8 to 10 cents at the moment. Splair, good morning, y'all. Let's rock, baby. Let's rock. I've got 45 minutes before I got to go to work. Around, Splair. Nice to see you. Thanks, everybody, for popping in and joining us. Other early indications, I got Apple up about 62 cents. Enphase up $1.60. Netflix is holding a $48 gain to start the morning, $48.91 at 541. Now it's 538. We'll watch that and see how it goes. Adobe, it's at $600, up $297. Nvidia's up at $600, up $154. Tesla, $211, up $190. Matterport is up a couple of cents. Spire up 8. SmartRent down 2. Owens Corning up $1. ATIP up 15. Unity up 47. Google is up 154. Moderna up 95. Cisco up 14. Pfizer up 8. IBM up 74. Now, on the Unity, should you write $38 calls? Was that the question? Did I get that question about writing call options on Unity at that price? Where is that comment? That came in from let's see. Anyone selling covered calls on Unity? I am looking at March 15 strikes for $38. So you're out of the money strikes, definitely. Smart, always a smart move. Is this something that Lissy should consider doing? That is the question. Unity right now, let's take a look at it. $34.59, up 31 cents. The higher it goes, the bigger the premium you can get on it, obviously. The question will be, what's it going to go for? And just double checking here. Where was I here? Here I was. March 15th. Okay, let's take a look at March 15. I think that's over here. We're going to go over to there, and we'll let this pop up right there. See if we can get this to work on our big ass computer here. March 15 unities. Let's take a look. There we are. $38 calls. Now they were last night around 2 something, 210, 215. So the question is, will they pop up a little bit? If the stock goes up $1, they'll probably reach 240 today, and you might get a nicer premium. Is there something wrong with a 240 premium on a $38 strike price Unity for March? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You get taken out at 340. That's like selling out at 41.40 on a 34.50 stock. Looking at where we're at. So you know what I would do? I would consider writing calls, Lissy, but put them out on a stink offer. Make sure you get an accurate quote, because the first few minutes things are just kind of settling in. Maybe give the market 20, 30 minutes here to figure itself out. But if the Unity has a nice little pop this morning, you might be interested in writing a 38 at the 240.50 level, maybe 249 or 254 or 259. These stink offers just under nice round numbers, as we've talked about before, and see if they come and get you. Why not? We're up 36 cents. If the stock is up 88 cents sometime this morning, those calls should go up 50, 60 cents from where they were. So that could put them in the 350 to 75 area, 250, 275 area. So 274s, 279s. Keep an eye on that and check the option chain and see what's happening. If you notice that the 37s and the 39s have both gone up and they're ahead by 50 cents, 60 cents each, but your 38s are only up 45 cents, don't get fooled taking too little on those 38s. Just put a stake offer up there higher to kind of match the gains of the 37s and 39s. Keep an eye on that option chain. It's your friend. All right. It'll give you an idea what's going on. All right. There it is. Let's see here. Welcome, JJ. Boeing, not Spirit, a misinstalled piece that blew off Alaska MAX 9 jet. The Seattle Times is saying Alberto calling Tesla financials up 10 cents minimum, says Alberto. Well, we'll find out about that later today, won't we? We've got this market up 145 right now on the Dow Jones. And we're up 25 on S&P and 102 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's up 2/3 of a percentage point. That's a little lower than the pre-market. But we are up 0.5 percentage point on the S&P. That's better. And the Dow is at 0.4, which is exactly what we were doing pre-market. Oil up 49 cents at 74.86 at the moment. All right, everybody. Is everyone having fun here this morning? Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to see you all here. 780 on the SoFi, 781, up about 6 cents. We've got GameStop holding at 14.30, up 12, losing 72 yesterday. Only a 12-cent gain right now. Triple Qs are up 290, Spiders up 258, AI up 22, Rocket Lab up 9, the Dow up 150 at the moment as we speak. One device says 130, one device says 150. So there you go. We're all over the place as usual on the openings. That's the story. Qatar warns that liquid natural gas shipments are affected by ongoing Houthi Red Sea attacks. That is a true statement right there. Something to watch. 7.1 earthquake apparently in China, Western China, 1,000 seek shelter apparently. 786 up 12 on SoFi. The opening volume here in the first 7 minutes, 2.8 million. Not very heavy at the moment for SoFi. Not that heavy. Up 14 on GameStop on 156,000 shares. Kind of quiet. AI up 34. Rocket Lab up 12. Apple is up 81 cents. Enphase 268 higher. Netflix holding 549. The low 537. The high 549. PE multiple estimated 45 times price earnings. So double normal for most other companies, but it's Netflix. And the growth curve of Netflix might keep us with a higher PE multiple, which is what I talk about with SoFi. If SoFi's earnings 2 years from now will be double next year's, and it'll be double the year after that again, there's no way SoFi will trade at 10 or 20 times earnings. It'll trade at 40 to 60 times earnings. Well, 40 times 50, 60 cents earnings this year coming up, that's $20 to $25 a share. That's what that means. So, I'm just saying, 551 on Netflix, $551 a share Netflix. I'm trying to get SoFi to $20, $25. This is $551. Unbelievable how Wall Street gambles. Adobe up 144, Nvidia up 395, Tesla's up 194 at the moment. Unity up 51, getting better. Google up 153, Moderna up 138, Cisco's up 12, Pfizer's up 21, IBM up 34 cents. Earnings come out tonight. HPQ up 30 cents. Microsoft up 240 at $401. ME down a fifth of a penny. Amazon is up 176. Home Depot down 23 cents. We got Vanik up 141. Goldman is up 244. Boeing down 58 cents. Meta Platforms up 370. Target up 64. JP Morgan up 7. Costco up 127. Walmart down 49. Disney's up $1. American Airlines down up 9. So we're up on Disney. We're up on American Airlines. AMC up a dime. DraftKings up 40. And Royal Caribbean up 124 to 126 bucks. That's what I see happening right now, live on these markets. Never, ever a dull moment. Thank you all for joining in. It's great to see you. We've got Jamie White is a new member of the channel. Chilling with Uncle Bruce member. How you doing, Jamie? Welcome to the party, pal. We love you. Welcome to the family, and you're more than welcome to be part of this group. If you haven't been already, thank you very much. Welcome aboard, my friend. We've got the thumbs up meter now pushing 146. We are well on our way to 200, and 267 was the number on Monday that we're trying to break. Thank you all for helping us get to that level of thumbs upness. Thumbs upness. Thanks. Beach Boy. Alberto, what's Discord? Beach Boy, Larry the Bells Goat. Sell my house fast. Good morning. I'm number 146. Good morning. Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro. Welcome, my friend. Nice to have you here today. 146 point gain on the Dow, 25 on S&P, 109 on NASDAQ. Now NASDAQ is climbing again, 0.71 of a percentage point. I think it's getting better. Oil up 39 cents, not as high as it was earlier this morning. Sofi back up to 790. Looks like it's up 15 cents. GameStop is up 10. AI up 39. Rocket Lab now 521, up 13 cents. And Unity, keep an eye on that one, up 49 at 34.77. Tesla up 270, Nvidia up 260, Adobe up $1.94, Netflix up $64 at $556. Is there gambling going on Netflix? Oh, there's big money going on over there. Enphase up 140, Apple up 34 cents. And remember, the guys on Wall Street, they poo-poo small investors that buy SoFi shares, or they buy GameStop shares in the 14 range, the 7 range, the 10 range. In the meantime, these Wall Street boys run Netflix up $60 a share to $560 a share with tens of billions of their customers' money. They're just gambling it over there in huge blobs. And down here where we are grinding out, up and coming companies that are trying to grow their business and grow their sales, get ahead in the world. Big Wall Street just looks down at us with their thumbs up in the air. It's amazing, the differential. It really is. Juan, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Juan, for being here. Sundance is here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, sir. It's great to have you all with us this morning. Nice to see everybody here. Option writers are hanging out, watching what's going on and figuring, hey, you want to go up? Go up. Markets, it's fine. It's not a problem. The markets go up. We can write put credit spreads if stocks really take off, because we'll stay behind the market and we'll write a put and buy a put, take a credit, and dare the stock to come down 20% to this level before we have any problems. I dare you. We'll write 30, 60-day put credit spreads and say, bring it on. You want to play $600 stock? You can't easily play a $600 stock. Adobe, you need $60,000 to write one call option. But if you want to do a credit spread on Adobe with a $10 differential between the put that you write and the put that you're buying, that's a $1,000 requirement from your broker. You want to do 10 of those for $10,000? For 10 grand, you can control $600,000 worth of NVIDIA, or you can control $600,000 of Adobe, or how about $550,000 of Netflix? With 10 grand, you can control $200,000 of Tesla. You guys can join larger traders taking lovely little pieces of the action as writers with not a lot of dough. You don't need $1 million to be an option writer. You don't need 100,000. You don't need 50 grand. It helps. You can build it to that level, absolutely. But to get into this, take a few of the classes that we offer. Head over to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Head over there and check it out. And grab these lessons, take them. Take your time, do some paper trading first. If you're not so sure, you're wondering, is this guy for real? Look, take the classes, hang out with this gang, do some paper trading over on the on the platforms that you're with, whether you're with I don't know, Ameritrade or Schwab or whatever your device is, whatever platform you have. You probably have a paper trading account where you can do option writing in paper trading format, and you can see for yourself whether this might work for you or not. Take some of the classes, learn how it's done, see the examples, and take it from there. Yeah, Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Splair says you can do it the Splair way and buy for only $600 a stonk and learn a $5 to $7 strike price with your first written call. I mean, there's that too. John Anderson, hello everybody. Hi, John. Splair, but it's a lot extra work until you get to the next level. That's true. I mean, you can buy 100 Sofi for $7.88, so $788. You can turn right around and write a call contract on Sofi if you want to. I don't recommend writing call options on Sofi at the moment because earnings are coming out Monday morning pre-market. And what if we're at $12 a share Tuesday afternoon? I don't think you want to be writing, call options on your Sofi right now. You may want to let that happen. But what you could do as a newbie, you don't have a lot of money. Scrape together $500 and you can write a cash secured put on Rocket Lab. Or scrape together $700 and write a cash secured put on Sofi and give that a try and see how that works for you. Again, you've taken the lessons, you'll know which ones to do. There you have it. Can be done. Mandu number 5, I'm here. 153rd thumbs up. I'm late, but I'm here now. Let's get going, Sofi. Rock and roll, Mandu. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you all joining us this morning from wherever you are on the planet. We welcome you all to the program, the show, where we look to score money from the gamblers on the option floor. It's a never-ending group coming. There are more coming. Millions more are coming into this market, and they will make a lot of people a lot of money if you are on the right side of this market. You just have to want it enough, and you've got to dedicate some time and brain power to learn this. But oh, will the rewards be good? Oh my gosh. I'm certain that there are viewers here who have taken all the classes over the last 3 years. They've put in their 35, 40 hours of time to watch the classes, rewatch some of them. They've been here for days on end, weeks on end, months on end. They started trading 1 or 2 or 3 contracts at a time just to kind of put their toe in the water. And then they got more comfortable, began to write poor man covered calls, started writing cash secured puts. Then they got into credit spreads. They do a little of everything. And now they look back and they can't believe the first 3-4 months of what they were doing option writing wise versus what they do now. They can't believe the size differential of their accounts. They can't believe the order differential anymore. They cannot believe that when they write contracts now, they bring in thousands of dollars in credits when they write contracts now, where they used to bring in hundreds of dollars in credits. And they were terrified when they did the first trades. Now they're doing thousands and they're just going, this is a nothing burger, man. I'm in a multi-trillion-dollar business here and I'm doing thousands of dollars in trades. I'm a nothing burger. But the thousands of dollars coming into their hands now from the comfort of their living room, their rec room, their bedrooms, from their bathroom at work, wherever they're doing this at, they're bringing in the kind of money that's making a substantial difference to their personal lives because they do not have what the institutional traders have, something called overhead. The institutional traders out there have got unbearable overheads that they have to pay and they have to get through before they can make any money writing contracts. Their computer systems alone are hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, for the software programs they put in there. And all the sophisticated hardware they have, the technicians to keep everything running, the traders themselves, the assistants to the traders, the managers of the traders, the managers of the fund itself, the rent, the business taxes, the telephone cost, internet costs, insurance, registration fees. Unbearable. They have to make $1 million a day to break even. I mean, these guys have got to generate serious money to really cover their serious size hedge fund. Yes, there are garage band hedge funds. You've heard that term in the movie The Big Short. Garage band hedge funds. There are some of those. Absolutely. They run millions of dollars. Some cases they run tens of millions of dollars. Way to go. And their overheads are low as well. Absolutely. But your overhead, hanging out with this guy, what do you do? Paying me $25 a month, paying YouTube $25 to be a Gold Bagel member? That's your overhead, and your internet, you're going to pay it anyway. You don't need me for that. You had a cell phone, so that wasn't new. Did you buy a fancy dancy computer system to write options? I don't think so. I don't think you changed anything of your hardware. You folks out there have such low overhead compared to your competition that you are in the green zone. You are in money making mode immediately. You write cash secured puts on Sofi. Sofi goes up $1 a share. You have made yourself 40, 50, 60 cents gains on your options that you've written already. You're in the profit zone. You're way in the, and you're writing what, 10 of them, 15, 20? You write 10 or 20 contracts making 50 cents profit per contract. That's $500 to $1,000 in profits. You are up on the month. Your entire overheads aren't even $1,000 a month. I mean, they're not even 500 a month. They're probably not even 100 a month. Hedge funds, if you're a hedge fund option writer, you got to be making a couple of million a month or you're out the door. They're going to get rid of you because you're useless to them. You're writing thousands of contracts at a time on the very, very, very heavily traded contract markets that are out there. You cannot be wasting your time with small little trades of 10 and 20 contracts at a time. You can't do it. You need gigantic revenue flows to pay your overheads of all your assistants and all the managers above you and all the top guys up there who fly those private jets. Not to mention, you are there to make money for other people because it's not your money that you're generating money for or money with. You are making money for the millionaire, billionaire investors who've put money into these hedge funds. They get 80% of the profits. You get a sliver of the 20% of the profits that you make for the firm after expenses. This is a pressure cooker of a world that these traders are in. Nothing what you have whatsoever. But for you guys, you make $3,000-4,000 a month on option premiums. Hey, that's a nice little added paycheck coming into the house. That's a nice little part-time job I don't have to drive to. Pretty good stuff. It's a life changer. You bring in $10,000-15,000 a month. You're not doing a day job anymore. You bringing in $30,000 a month. I've done my job for you. You're now bringing in $360,000 a year, and you earned it. You deserve it, and you should have a comfortable lifestyle. You'll make more than that if you keep going, of course. But you've gotten to that. I've gotten you to that level. I've done what I had to do to get you through another level of success. Welcome, everybody. 777 on Sofi. They drive us nuts with these gains and losses. But that's what this stock does. It's just the way it is. We can't affect it. The Dow is only up 63. Markets go up. Markets go down. It's the first 22 minutes of the session. And we're jumping around all over the place. Welcome everyone to the party. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to have you around. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Let's see here. Hector, I sold some March 15 AI strike 30s. Only 8 weeks to expiry. Well done. Brown Hole Capital, LAA, Brad Pitt's movie character, Brown Hole Capital. Brian, number 156, good morning. Bagel Bruce, that's incorrect. My overhead is high because I eat so many bagels. The cost to me is unbelievable. My overhead's crushing. They're just crushing me. Brian, NVIDIA, all-time high, Bruce, all-time high on NVIDIA. We're right now sitting at 609 on NVIDIA, 603 on Adobe, 557 on Netflix. Just these three stocks alone in the 500 and 600s each, and yet you can write options on them if you want to for a couple of $1,000 of capital. You can write options on this stuff. It can be done. Tesla, 209.52, up 38 cents. That's where we're at right now. The Dow is ahead by 65 points only. SoFi unchanged, 774, 775 range at the moment. That is what's going on in this world. 6.2 million traded on SoFi, not heavy at all. So someone, either a shorter is attacking it, someone's getting blown out. Something's going on SoFi because we've had a steep, quick, sudden hit on the stock. This is not normal trading. This is abnormal. It's kind of like the Young Frankenstein, where Frankenstein, the Gene Wilder character, sends Marty Feldman to the morgue to get a brain. Go and get. Can you get? What was it? Delbrooks brain, Mr. Delbrooks brain. He brings back the other guy's brain. Oh, what was the name of the person's brain you did bring back? You won't be mad. No, I will not be angry at all. Just tell me the name of the person's brain you brought me. Abby Normal. Abby Normal? Yes. You mean to tell me that I put an abnormal brain into a 6'8" giant monster? You said you wouldn't be mad. Uncle Bruce, what kind of market do we see evolving this week where the daily stock price high is in the first hour of trading? Yes. What can we say? Abby somebody, JJ. Abby somebody? Abby somebody. Yes. You're not going to be mad? I promise I will not be mad. I won't. I'm looking for Delbrook. Mr. Delbrook's brain. Was that Mr. Delbrook? No, that's not Mr. Delbrook. Okay. Okay, that might explain. Whose brain did I put in to that body? Oh, we have too much fun around here. Dow is up 74 points. There you go. Rocket Lab's up 4. AI down 16. Spiders are still up 240. Qs are up 350. GameStop down 11. Sofi down 1 penny at the moment. GameStop needs a new CEO, says Spicy. That's what Spicy thinks. There you go. We'll see what happens and who does what and when they do it. I don't know. We'll see. DAX index jumps to record high. This is Germany as hedge fund makes $1 billion bet against German stocks. Germany's in a recession right now, and there's a hedge fund betting against German stocks. Hey, this happens all the time. Canada, USA, Germany, UK. We get bettors on both sides of this market. Somebody had to buy all those positions if someone is shorting these positions. The war is on, baby. There you go. GameStop will be delisted, says Brian. There you go. There's everyone wants to rile everybody up. Will not be mad. I will not get angry. No, I will not get angry. Oh, man. Young Frankenstein. Love it. Never a dull moment. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if this works.
Are you all right?
Yes. Would you excuse me for 1 minute, dear?
Oh, of course, Doctor.
Igor?
Igor?
May I speak to you for a moment?
Of course.
Sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
No, up here.
Thank you.
Now, that brain that you gave me, was it Hans Delbrooks?
No.
Good. Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby Normal.
Abby Normal.
I'm almost sure that was the name.
Are you saying that I put an abnormal brain into a 7.5-foot long, 54-inch wide gorilla? Is that what you're telling me? Wait, get him.
What can I say? I love that movie. Uncle Bruce only has himself to blame. Dude, I go away for 10 minutes and you've all broken up Uncle Bruce. Who broke up Uncle Bruce? Oh my goodness. Abby someone. Abby normal. Welcome to the party, pal. We're down 7 cents on Sofi. What can I say? I didn't make it go down there. But hey, cash secured put writers. Hey, opportunity knocks. Did you miss the boat the other day? Maybe from 794 to 768 is the kind of move you need to have a stink bid come in for you, or stink offer, or what have you. Maybe something will work out. I love GameStop. I love Gene, says Touchgrass. Love Gene. 768. A volume on SoFi, 7.5 million. Not heavy. So, I mean, whoever was blown out was not blown out with a lot of stock, but it looks like they've been taken out. We might be done on the dip here. Can't guarantee that, but 767, now we're 769. Maybe we're bouncing up again. I don't know. We'll find out in a few minutes. Sooner or later, it all comes out. And we'll see what's going on and kind of go from there. Okay. I love this game. So much for easy money. Just easy money to be made. Apple down 23, Enphase down 79. Others have gone negative. Netflix 560 up $68. Adobe 602, Nvidia $613, up $15 on Nvidia. Tesla up 36 cents, only 36 cents on Tesla. Interesting. Unity down 34. There you go. Interesting how that's moving. Google up 171. Moderna up 88. Cisco down 31. Pfizer down 19. IBM is up 40. HPQ up 11. Microsoft up 350. So that's gone into a gain at 402. That's roughly the high of the day here in this 402.72 level. Let's see. After that, Amazon is up 67 cents. Bank of Canada, by the way, unchanged on their interest rates. They left them at 5% yet again. Third month in a row. Home Depot down 295. Vanik Semiconductors up 257. Goldman is up 183. That's backed off a bit. Goldman got up to 384. It's now 382. Boeing gone negative, down at 210. It got up to 213 this morning, and now a low of 209 today. We have Facebook, Meta Platforms up 589. Target up 35 cents. JP Morgan 35 cents higher. Costco up 70 cents. Walmart down 20. Disney up 39. American Airlines up 6. And AMC down 6 with DraftKings up 19. Royal Caribbean up 50 cents. So a little mixed bag here and there, with the Dow up 61 right now, S&P up 18, NASDAQ up 95. That's what I've got going on right now on this market. 771 on SoFi. It's coming back like 4 cents from the low. 771 for SoFi. Volume now is 7.9 million. Not heavy. As the stock slowly rebounds back to break even here, only down 4 cents, 4 cents on the session right now. Deep Value saying NVIDIA wants that ASML ticker price. Cindy B, I would like to see everything except SoFi dip, please. Thank you very much. Not asking for a lot, just everything else go down, except for SoFi. I just like to have it go up and everyone else go down, and it'll be fine. There will be no issues at Cindy's place if we can take care of those mild, easygoing requests. Maybe it's time we honor the Knights of Ni and acknowledge their existence and their all-knowing powers over our markets. We are kidding ourselves if we try to ignore the Knights of Ni. So it might be a good move. We have 161 thumbs ups coming in, 39 more, and that puts us at 200 thumbs ups. But the timing might just be right for the Knights of Ni to be told in no uncertain terms by the members of this channel, we love you, Knights of Ni, and we will honor you with Ni emojis, and we'll put a Ni emoji attack on this channel to get the Knights of Ni to influence the shares the way we want them influenced, to go the directions we want them to go. Sundance knows what I'm talking about. So does Karen D, Cindy B. I want the same. You folks know are well aware of what's happening here. Stephen Butler is on it. People are on the Knights of Knee emoji attack. They're on it. It's happening. There is no stopping this knee emoji attack. Absolutely nothing will stop this knee emoji attack from taking place. Jamie White knows. There they are. They're coming in. Savage, would you look at those Unity 35 cover calls? I sold for $375 March. They're looking lovely right now. How about that? Giddy up, everybody. Neat, 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 neat. Here go the knee emojis. Pat Merkley is on it. Here come the knee emojis out of Pat Merkley's channel. Dude face. Neat, 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 neat. There they are. The knee emoji attack is underway. The Knights of Knee are being appeased. And the markets will work out in our favor without any doubt whatsoever, because we know who powers these markets, really. Who controls everything? The Knights of Knee. That's who it is. A Savage of Wall Street. Neat, 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 neat. There you go. Splair. Neat, 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 neat. Absolutely right. There it is. Don't get caught short. Make sure to honor your Knights of Knee. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Keep those knee emojis coming through. It lights up the channel, and YouTube wonders in San Francisco, what are they doing? What is this channel doing all the time? They do stuff no one else does. This is crazy. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Hey, it all starts with class number 1, kids. What the what F do you have to lose? So that's true. What have you got to lose? Grab some of these classes, learn about this market, learn how options work, and become a smarter investor. Right there, you're gonna more than make $150 than the other guy. Absolutely, per class. Oh my gosh, are you going to make money? If you took every class I did, all 17 of them, what's the cost of that? $2,500 something dollars. There are people making $2,500 on one trade in their option markets. One trade alone makes them more than $2,500. That pays for every lesson they've ever taken. $25 a month Gold Bagel member leadership. That's $300 a year. Heck, one contract can make you more than $300. You learn how to write contracts, you will learn how to make serious dough around these parts. Deep value, dude. Neat, neat, neat. They know. They know. Not to convince these guys. They are entirely very well aware of what is happening here. Thank you again for all of you being here with these thumbs ups. Appreciate you. We're at 369 on Sofi. Can't control the minute by minute movement of the stock. But, you know, at the end of today, there will only be 2 days left to trade this thing before the earnings come out Monday morning. And all bets are off as of Monday morning. I have no idea what to expect for Sofi. Does Sofi go up $3 a share the next 2-3 days? Does Sofi go down the first day and then go up? Does it just stay flat for a while and then slowly march higher into the teens? I can't tell you the direction and how. I just have a gut feeling it's not going to be down here. I just don't think SoFi is going to be lower than $7 a share after the earnings. I don't think so. I don't think that's a possibility. But one way to find out, come on around, stick around here between now and Monday, and let's see what's going on. SoFi volume at 769 is 8.7 million. So there's been some trading today. GameStop down 27 cents to 13.91, another lower low from the last run. There you go. GameStop. Is it a bargain down here? Is it a cash secured put candidate now? Should you be thinking about writing cash secured puts on your GameStop? Should you write 1250s, 12s, 13s, 11s, 10s? Should you write 14s, 15s, 16s? Should you do that? Up, say, out till January of next year, January 25, giving the stock a year to make a move. Whether you have to wait a year or not, it's up to you. Same with SoFi. Do you write cash secured put 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s for next January right now? Up to you. Decide what you want to do with this one. You don't have to own the stock to play it. You don't have to do it. Okay. There you go, kids. That is the story. I'm sticking to the story. Unity down 33 cents at 33.95. That's what I'm seeing over there. SoFi 768 down 8. And we'll keep an eye on the rest of this market here as we grind away every minute, every hour. See what's going on. Looking at headlines. I was reading headlines right now, seeing what's going on here. The Rocket Lab is down 3 cents. Has been up all morning. Sofi down 8. GameStop down 32. Matterport down 1.5. 23andMe down 2 cents. Spire down 18. ATIP down 9 cents. We've got Smart Rent down 8. Apple down 12. Goldman is up 138. Cisco down 40. Tesla up 68 cents. Arc Innovations down 20. Microsoft holding a 460 gain. Pfizer up 12. HPQ up a dime. Google up 216. Amazon up 148. NVIDIA 1761 higher to 616 on NVIDIA. That's the high of the year, a high of all time. Unity down 38 cents at the 33.90. AI down 33 cents at the moment. Adobe up 770. The spiders are up $2. The Qs are up 370. Netflix up 63.85 at 556 at the moment. Hit 560 today at high of the year. IBM up 19 cents, high of the 52-week run here. Meta up 745, 52-week high. Vanik up 341, 52-week high. Home Depot 348. It's not yet at the high of the year. Enphase 109.80, 247 was the high of the year. 73.40 was the low on Enphase, so it's volatile. People love that stock for its volatility, but it is volatile, no doubt about it. Okay. Welcome all to the program. Welcome all to the show. Welcome all to where we try to make dreams come true. Making money in the stock market using call options, writing call options. Of all things, who would have thought you could make a lovely little living writing call and put contracts against stock, even without owning stock? Who came up with that? That's unbelievable. Thank you, Deep Value. TJ, thank you. Savage Wall Street. The guy at work was asking me last weekend why I'm so calm at work when things are crazy. Laugh out loud. I told him I don't depend on work. Work depends on me. That freedom is worth $150 any day for these classes. Absolutely. The Savage of Wall Street has completely changed his life. I actually explained to him 5 minutes worth of how the stock market is a tool that transfers loads of money from the impatient to the patient. He kind of got it. I told him about Uncle Bruce. Nothing will happen. There you go. There you go. Well, you do what you can for people. You let them know that they ask you, why are you, you're not so panicked about things like the rest of us are. Well, just because I don't depend on this job for my livelihood. I might have a job. I might have a gig. I might work from home. I might come in here once in a while. But I don't need this to survive and be economically sound. I have a secret weapon. And over at the Stock Markets with Bruce channel, that gang over there, we figured out how to utilize that weapon. And we don't worry about day jobs anymore. Interesting. Mandu number 5. Neat. There you go. Splair, I feel you, credit. I feel it. More and more of you are beginning to get this vibe in your life. You're beginning to figure it out. You started trading options a year ago, 8 months ago. You started writing contracts 3 months ago. And you really quickly figured out that, oh my God, they're right. Geez, if I can start writing 10 contracts at a time on SoFi, cash secured puts, or I can write call options against this or that, or I learned how to do deep in the money call option work with poor man covered calls. What a game changer for me. I thought my 20-30 grand I'd be lucky to make a couple of thousand a year on it. 20-30 grand is making me like 10-15 grand a year, if not more, on it. I can't believe how much money I make with my money. I cannot believe the percentages. They're phenomenal. And these statements that I get in the mail every once in a while from my asset management guys at work that handle the 401k money, they handle the IRA money I have. These results are pathetic. This is garbage. How am I going to retire on this? I'm not even getting inflation. I mean, they say inflation is 3-4% right now. The inflation rate that I'm experiencing in my house is 15%. and my investments are bringing me 3%, 5% returns. No. I have no way of retiring. I'm not in the upper 1% of the organization that I'm with. I'm never going to be a top lieutenant of the CEO. I never met the CEO. I haven't got a chance. I could be a layoff victim at any time. I got to get my act together. I've got to take control for myself. I've got to do this for my family and my children. Otherwise, I'm just a sap. That's the realization a lot of people around here get. At first, it's sort of defeating. It's kind of like a downer. You're going, oh, I'm doing terribly. But I could be doing a lot better. And then you got the other side of the coin. And now people realize after a few months of writing options, they just can't believe it. I brought in $500 on my first option write. I made $400. I'm up money on this country. I can't believe how easy this is. It's not rocket science. It's actually not rocket science. It really isn't. And yet, 99% of the market doesn't do this. They're the opposite. They buy low and try to sell high, but they don't know what low is and they don't know what high is. There are people who buy stock at all-time record highs thinking they're going to double in a month from that. I mean, really? Common sense says no way. But Wall Street piles into winners, don't they? Look at Netflix today. How many billions are going in from Wall Street professionals into that stock at 40-something PE? Unbelievable. It's crazy. Alberto, credit. I no longer share my stories with people. I just simply give them Uncle Bruce's YouTube channel. You want to know how well I'm doing and why I'm doing well? Watch this guy. You'll figure it. If you watch that guy, you'll know why I do well. And if you really want to know, you'll watch Uncle Bruce. If you're talking the talk, but you don't walk the walk, hey, I gave you the name of the channel. You didn't watch him. I've done my part. You have to do your part. Savage of Wall Street, Uncle Bruce, it's so cold in San Francisco, but no snow. Might as well take the kids to Tahoe or Reno and see some real snow. I guess I'll just force myself to go in February and have some fun with the wife and kids. Oh, gosh, darn it to heck. Bertie, I'm there myself. Even with family, it's like I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you how you can live a better and stress-free life. Leave a bit more for your kids, etc. Credit Savage. They don't even watch us laugh out loud. Don't watch us. Watch our trades. JR. Dang, Savage, brutal. The gamblers will cry for you all the while you're sledding in the snow. I can tell you one thing that's for sure. If you're a newbie here, you're a regular here, you're a new regular, you're an old veteran, I'm going to guarantee you a couple of things, okay? I'm going to guarantee you this without question. Next Thanksgiving, in November of 2024, if you are at a family gathering, all right, you go to several family gatherings, which is kind of typical, or next Christmas, or this July holiday time, you see people once a year, once every 6 months, whatever. I can guarantee you that it is likely that if there's enough of them there, you might be approached privately by a couple of people that are related to you, friends of the family, whatever. We're going to ask you very innocently and very honestly about what you're doing because your lifestyle has changed. They've heard the word. They've heard the word from someone, a brother, a sister, a cousin, an uncle, a grandparent. Somebody said something to somebody that they got wind of, that your life has financially really improved. And they're going to want to know what's up. What did you get a promotion at work? Did you get made a senior vice president? Did you get a big bonus? Did you win a lottery? I mean, what happened? Did someone die on your wife's side and you inherited a bunch of? What took place to totally change everything about you? Because you are not the same kind of person anymore. You're the same individual, but you are a different version of this individual, much more relaxed, much more self-confident. Maybe you're calmer, maybe you're happier, but there's something up. Or they've heard that you're doing some investing of some kind that's really working out for you. They're going to want to know what it is. And this is going to happen to many, 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 many of you here. I can tell you I know it's already been happening. You've been telling us, but I'm telling you, many of you are going to get this as you become regulars of this channel, because you're going to make money writing options. You're going to make money writing options. You take the classes, you hang out with these guys, it's inevitable. You're going to learn how to make money in this stock market. You will not make $1 million in one trade. You will not change your retirement in one move. But over time, it is going to affect your cash flow and your returns and your outlook on the markets. That is a fact. And people are going to see it. They're going to realize it, and they're going to wonder what the hell's up, because you used to be a chaser of the hot stock story all the time. You used to be the one that would come to Thanksgiving or July 4th picnic or whatever, and you talk up a bunch of stocks that you were into because they were hot, hot, hot. Now you don't do that anymore. You hardly talk about anything like that. They're going to wonder, what is going on? Why is this? Watch, just watch. Okay. Alberto, I shared this Excel spreadsheet of my gains. Someone in the family replied that that's BS. Okay, whatever. They don't believe it. That's BS. You're just making that up. You don't make that kind of money. Hey, Alberto, that's a nice Tesla truck you got there. How'd you pay for that? Hey, Alberto, you don't do that anymore. How did you pay for that? Hey, Alberto, I noticed that you take these holidays and these bike trips. How'd you pay for that? Hey, Alberto, you're a completely different person. How's that? But this is bull. This is BS. I don't believe it. Give them nothing. Take from them everything, says Savage. There you go. Alberto, I need an Uncle Bruce P.O. box to get him his T-shirt. That's what I need. A Savage of Wall Street. Birdie, exactly. No way. You're full of BS. That is not possible. At the same time, they're like, going to Hawaii again? I just laugh. Yeah, they go, how can you afford to take you and your kids and your wife to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in your own hometown? How do you do that? Who does that? Didn't that run you a couple $1,000? That's got to be expensive, isn't it? Isn't it Waldorf or Ritz-Carlton really an expensive place? You're going to Hawaii again and staying where? Isn't that $400 a night, $500 a night, 2 weeks? Hey, isn't that like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000? Isn't that like $10,000 with meals and stuff? Like, where do you get this kind of money from? What again? Really? JR, yeah, I closed a $23 June strike at 76 and collected $149. I'm ready now for the last 2 hours of work. Splair makes more money not working than working. That's pretty cool. Lord O'Flaws. Neat. There you go. Splair. Neat. Splair, have a good one, y'all. Debbie B, STO put on Sofi. $9 strike expiring 6/24, paying $213 premium. Good, right? 1,000 shares available. $9 strike expiring June for $2.13. That's pretty good. That's good money. I like that trade. Alberto, see you, Splair. I'm JR. I'm so ready to write on Sofi and bring in the moolah on my calls. Odin's Pumpkin, thinking about 6 to 650 cash secured puts on Rocket Lab about 2 months out. Earnings at the end of next month. Any thoughts? I like the trade if you got a good premium. Savage of Wall Street, laugh aloud. Waldorf Astoria during the summer when we go is around $950 a night. It's insane. It's insane. $950 a night. Yeah, we do it, and our relatives go, again. You did that again? What's it like in there? They've never been in this place. You're staying there twice a year. The wife and kids. Oh yeah. Nice going, kids. Nice going. Do me a favor, kids. Those of you who are here, if you're making money on writing options, hit the knee emojis. Pop 5 knee emojis up on this screen right now. If you're making money writing options because of this channel, pop up 5 knee emojis each right now. Just show the world out there, I'm making money on options. Why don't you join us and write money on options? Go ahead. Just show them. Here they come. Here they come. Those out there, you doubting philosophers out there, you don't believe it. Savage gave me one, but he'll give me more. Pappy J, neat. There they are, dude. DH, Corinne, Dean, Diamond Chat emojis. Yeah, you making money writing options out there? You watching me? Hit the knee emoji. Just let the rest of the channel know that yeah. We make money writing options around here. Yeah, we sure as hell do. There's only 179 watching, 169 watching right now. Sundance, I'm making money writing options. There are people who will pop up knee emojis who will never speak normally. They'll just say hello on the new emoji. They're always be writing. When's the last time you saw comments from these guys? They're too busy making money. Hector, gorilla. I'm the ape, baby. I'm an ape. Thank you all. Flint Creek, neat. Absolutely. Bobby Atkinson, yeah. Yeah, I'm making money writing options. There you go, kids. It's just a little sampler there. If I were to do this at the beginning of the show, when there's 250 of you here, I'd get a lot more than that. But a lot of folks have kind of scattered for the day already. We're only at 173 thumbs or viewers right now. Thank you. Hector, yeah. Oh, yeah, I make money writing options. Bobby, diamonds, baby. Diamonds. Thank you all. Yes, hit the emojis. If you make money writing options on this channel, hit the knee emoji. Hit that a couple of times. Pop 4 or 5 of them up there. Just let the casual viewers know that you make money around here. That's why you're here. Simple. Where are we at right now? We're down a penny on Rocket Lab. We're not going anywhere. We're only at 42 on the Dow here. AI down 32 cents. GameStop down 19. SoFi 768 down 7. Nothing burger. Nothing burger. We need a day or two to go by on SoFi. We need to get to that Monday time frame, baby. That's what we're looking for. Giddy up, everybody. The low of the day, 765 on SoFi. We're at 768 right now. Welcome everyone to the channel and to the show. Sell my house. Neat. There they are. Here they come. Some are on a delayed reaction because some folks don't realize how far behind they are on my channel. Sell my house fast. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to even get better than better. Right on. I have 727 right now is the time right at the moment. And some of the folks here are on a delay, a minute or 2 or 3. IR Aaron, neat. There it is. You're coming in. Option writers are making money around here. Join in with the party, pal. Join the party, and join this game. What have you got to lose? I tell you right now, when Savage says that, it makes so much sense. Many of you out there have been following and been trying to follow that holy grail of a winning stock position that'll make you a millionaire. You've been doing it for 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, whatever. You can't find it. You've never found it. Then there are those of you who stumbled somehow. How you found me, I don't know how you found me, but you found me, and you kind of thought, what have I got to lose? I'll take a couple of classes, and I'll watch this guy for a while. You know what? I'm going to become a Gold Bagel member of this guy. I like this morning show he does just for us. I like this primetime show Wednesday nights. I like that. I don't get that from any other YouTuber. This is great. I've got this family of people here who are option writers. I can compare notes with these guys. We have the Discord group too as members. We've got some real advantages here. Yeah. And then you do start to make dough writing options. And after a month or two, you just expect to make money writing options. This is the other thing around this channel that is unusual regarding other places you can go. People who come here and write options expect to make money. That is the point. They expect to make money on their option rights. They don't hope to make money. They don't cross their fingers and pray to make money. They expect to make money on their option rights. And they usually do. That is the difference. Bobby, now make the queues go the other way, and I can send another 5 of those to you. Dude, I like money, baby. I like money. That's the difference between this channel and other places you can go, I feel, because people tell me this. They send me emails and say, you've changed our lives. Our household has been completely turned upside down for the better. We were bleeding money everywhere. We were bleeding money into interest payments, minimum payments. We were sitting with one car in the garage that hasn't run for 2 years. We got one in the driveway that doesn't work very well. We got another car that's an eight-year-old jalopy that's got all kinds of problems. I got credit cards up to the max. I got kids with needs. We're worried about layoffs at work. We're just, we're at wit's end here. And then you show up on my YouTube channel one night. I'm just scouring for ideas, how to make money on the side, gig, how can I work from home, something. And then somehow your channel got recommended to me just by fluke, because I wasn't looking for information in the stock market or how to write options or anything. I'm just looking at how can I make money in the market? How can I make money at home? How can I make this channel popped up? YouTube sent me your link. What have I got to lose? I'll watch this 68-year-old old man talk to me about changing my life. And that's what I did. And now here we are a year later. The household, everything's different. The cars, first of all, they got repaired. Second of all, sold a couple of them. Number two, credit cards are gone. Number three, other loans have been eviscerated. Number four, taking control of my IRA. I manage my money. I have borrowed against my 401k, which I didn't even know I could do. And I have paid off all kinds of high interest rate expenses. And I've lowered my cost of living by $1,500 a month, replaced it with a $500 payment to myself. And I have capital to work with on writing options. And that's coming in. And now I don't fear being laid off by my employer. I'm secretly sitting there going, I hope you do get rid of me. Give me a year's salary to take a hike because I get that kind of walk away money. Thank you very much, because now you have guaranteed that I will be a full-time asset manager from here on out. Nice. There you go. Flint Creek, here's how I found you. I bought a couple of shares of GameStop, and that was my first trade ever. I realized I better learn about trading. Hello, YouTube. You were about the third person I tried, and you have been with me every day since. There you go. There's this. I get this all the time. And this was the way most people found me back in January 2021, 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, January 24th, 2021, today's date was probably one of the days I went live. And this channel forever changed because I had about 1,400 subscribers in December 2020. And by January 2021, I was at maybe 2,000 subscribers. By the end of January, I was at probably 30,000, 40,000 subscribers. By the end of February, I was probably at 80,000 subscribers. By the end of March, I was at 105, 106,000. I mean, the channel just went nuts. The GameStop crowd just came in here. And then we lost a bunch of folks who, just played GameStop and meme stocks and gambled and were not interested in long-term capital appreciation. They were here for a quick flip. Like every other YouTube channel, we all got a run up on the hype. And then when the hype subsided, we found out who the real investors were. And here we are. Here's where I'm at with the followers. Yes, dude, Flint Creek, almost identical to my experience. Mike, neat. There you go. Another one. How often do we hear from Mike W? How often do you see comments from Mike W? Welcome, Mike. Nice to have you here. Those of you who are watching me quietly, I love you guys. I know you're there. 68 years old. I remember when I was 65. You were just a kid. 3 years ago, you were just a kid at 65. Now you're an old man. Oh, my. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Guys, I got to go. It's been 2 hours, 3 minutes. I'm going to save up my energy and get ready for Primetime Live with your buddy, Uncle Bruce, 7 o'clock Eastern tonight. Join me. If you're a Gold Bagel member, come on in and join us tonight. You'll get an alert later today about the show. If you become a Gold Bagel member, you get these alerts. And if you do become a Gold Bagel member, you can watch last week's Primetime Live show. You can watch the one before that if you want. You get to go into the library. So thank you. Don't forget, if you're a Gold Bagel member, 8 o'clock in the morning is when I go live for just Gold Bagel members first. That's the alert show. Then I do this show at 8:30. So get even more Uncle Bruce if you want. Become a Gold Bagel member. Thank you all. Dude, I even saw my home broker in a chat at one point. Hadn't talked to him in years. He was a diehard GameStop, mother of all short squeeze type guy. Karen, my son told me to watch you when GameStop stuff was happening. And I have had a lot of kids tell parents, and a lot of parents tell kids about me. I've had husbands tell wives. I've had wives tell husbands. I've had boyfriends and girlfriends and girlfriends and boyfriends. I've had it all. I've got referrals from all over the place. People stumble into this channel from every direction you can imagine, and some stick around a long time because they like making money. And that's kind of the point. We're just trying to find a way to take this dough off of these players' hands, these crazy gamblers. It's unbelievable. Dude, he was on your chat, Uncle Bruce, during the crazy times. Yeah, I believe it. We had a number of very active viewers back in the early days that were looking for mother of all short squeeze advice. It's all they wanted from me. They wanted me to tell them, what can I buy now for $1,000 that will turn into $100,000 a week from now? If you can't tell me that, you're useless to me. But if you can tell me that, I will remain a loyal viewer of your channel through thick and thin. Many other YouTubers out there were making promises like that, oh yeah, we're into the hottest thing going. Oh, it's going to be, they were pumping and dumping their own games. I don't trade. I have no conflict of interest with you guys. Welcome to the party, pals. And thank you for your loyalty to the channel. I've been loyal to you. You've been loyal to me. I love you guys. Thank you for these thumbs ups. We are now sitting on a total of 183 thumbs ups. That's not too bad. I have a suspicion that my rerunners out there, the folks watching on the rerun, and there will be many more doing that, they will pop us well over 200 thumbs ups today. No question whatsoever. And so thank you all. If you've been able to hit the thumbs up button for us, you got us within 17 of 200. I thank you. The rerunners will pick up the slack and make it happen. I'm pretty sure of that. In the meantime, I wish you all a great rest of your morning and a great afternoon. See you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time, right here for the primetime show with Uncle Bruce for the Gold Bagel members right up there. Get your membership upgraded immediately to gold level status, and you'll be part of that crowd tonight if you like. Or you can watch the show on rerun whenever you want. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make a bunch of moolah out there. Take the money off of these folks' hands. They're just handing it to you. You might as well be the one taking it rather than giving it to the big boys. Alberto, give Annie Jen a hug from me. She's doing great. Day 8 now, new hip, and it's fantastic. She's doing very, very well. BW, you're here. You'll watch the rerun. Hit that thumbs up button for us, buddy. Thank you. Beach Boy, neat. 10 times over, I'm making money. Oh, yeah, baby. Neat. Back from the dentist or in the dental chair right now. Neat. Oh, neat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you all very much. Glad to hear about Auntie Jen doing well. She's great. She is really coming along. She is at the 3-week mark from last year. This is only day 8. That's how far along she is. She can get out of bed on her own, go to the bathroom anytime she wants with her walker, back in bed again. I mean, I'm there whenever I can be. But if she needs to get up and go, she can do it. It's totally different than last year. A complete differential. We're all thrilled. Auntie Jen is delighted. She is absolutely delighted. And she thanks you all for your best wishes, kind wishes. All right, kids, have a great rest of your day. Make nothing but dinero. And we'll catch you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time for Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce. And we'll catch you then. Thank you all. See you later from Palm Desert, California. Bye for now.